here, well, he moved here in 1994.
Right.
And at the time, everybody had a VHS player.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was just natural. You just assumed that there was a video store in town.
I mean, I just remember when I found the video store, I just was like, this is a cool town. This is a nice town to have a place like this.
I like the feeling of walking into Howard Hughes. It felt
like a friend's house. I mean, we went there so often. It was like, let's go here. Let's go get something for something fun to do this weekend.
And so I think that social experience around around popular culture, around the film industry and the television industry is something that's lost, right? It's no longer a place where you go and you meet people and see people. And as inevitably happens, right? You go in, you're very rarely there, and it's like by yourself, right? You're there and like, oh, you run into so-and-so and you run into this other person and talk about what they're up to, what they're checking out. And so I think that kind of active social space is what we're missing in the community.
There is something satisfying in the tactile experience of walking through the store and looking at the physical boxes that the movies go in and just being able to touch them and have that sensory experience. And you don't get that from the streaming experience.
We were kind of a family in there. Everybody, we knew everybody, and it's just, everybody wanted to work in the video store.
I mean, it lasted longer than it's like it's kind of a keystone business for a long time, because it was one of those that was just here longer than most of the restaurants.
It's a mutual thing where I think downtown made the video store better, and then the video store made downtown better. It's just such a thing for all the businesses downtown in Moscow that has always made it so special to me.
And a lot of people didn't know it existed, and we introduced them to it through all of that labor of love of creating the co-op. And those are, some of my best memories.
Howard Hughes brought was the reason that our family became really close. It brought us all together, and we talked about the films, and it really helped us really want to be who we wanted to be.
I really benefited from them existing at all. And it's been, I will always have like really fond memories of them cruising the shelves and finding different obscure titles that I would never have found otherwise, especially in the era, the pre-internet era. And just so grateful for them to have been in my life.